Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Greetings, universe! My name is Orbital Bacon, and I am certified G1 and a real freaking prime. Welcome to another live stream. It's Friday, the end of the week. That means if you're here, you are indeed made of sterner stuff. Wooga wooga and booga booga, bim bams and flum bums. What's going on? Welcome back to another Sterner Stuff. You know what that means. You know what time it is. The weekend is once again upon us. It is time to set sail right here on board the Gyat Yacht and cruise right on into the weekend. We're going to be kicking back, relaxing, having a few laughs as we A-log these cartoons here. We've got the most recent memes for these decades-old cartoons. We're going to be going over those tonight. And of course, we got everybody's favorite segment of the week, the Waifu Roundup. So I hope you kept those Wrangle devices tuned up in tip-top condition, because you're definitely going to want to get these waifus in your stable tonight. In fact, we have a special theme for our Waifu Roundup tonight. We're going to be introducing, you guys probably knew it was coming. We've been talking about it. The ideas have been flying. We've been talking about it. I've been seeing other people make some AI mock-ups, you know. So the ideas are definitely out there. But it's time to debut the Pouty Rangers. Yeah, look at Isaac Neater called it. Holy shit. He called it before I even said it.
Me Grimlock, back from Cybertron booty call. Stupid Loki pony still lap pet of dumb girl. Me Grimlock, go save dumb Loki pony. Here ticket for Uber Gyat Yacht. Go on world cruise, find come Loki pony, eventually.
I think that was a typo. Dumb Loki. But thank you, Loki. Grimlock, I guess, is actually Grimlock, still hacking his account there, taking over after his Cybertronian booty call. Does you, Grimlock, keep pimp hand strong? Does you, Grimlock, know the pimp's prayer? Oh, man. Thank you, Loki Thorson, our first super chat of the night. Ticket to ride on the BOOGA train right there. But yes, as Isaac Neater actually called it right before I said it. And a lot of you guys probably knew, like I said, you probably knew it was coming. That's right. It's pouting time. It's pouting time. We have the Pouty Rangers, okay, the debut, at least of the opening lineup. I'm thinking that we're going to end up expanding this roster. Move over, Q Ranger, okay? Remember, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the space themed, the outer space constellation themed Super Sentai is like the largest roster in history. They had something like 16 Rangers that season or so. It was like bizarre. But move over, okay? Move over, Q Ranger, because we're taking over. The Pouty Rangers are taking over. I have a feeling that it's going to be the new largest roster in all of Super Sentai or Power Rangers. combined. All right, combined. So we're just getting the opening roster, okay? We're just getting the opening one here tonight, but it's kind of an all-star lineup. Obviously, if you're gonna go with the first group here, we're going Mighty Morphin themed, and it's the all-star lineup of the poutiest waifus that we've seen lately. So yeah, really looking forward to that. I think you guys are gonna absolutely love it. So make sure you have your Wrangle devices tuned up in tip-top condition, whether you got those net launching tanks, you're going old school with the lasso, or especially for the pouty rangers. I mean, these are some powerful waifus here, so you might need to go all out, get that magical wrangling spell, okay? Hopefully you remember it. Hopefully you remember it, because as we're about to see in the Saturday morning preview, one of the waifus tomorrow morning, she's been running wild, stealing magical artifacts. He stole the Book of Spells, although I don't know if it's the Book of Spells as much as it is the Book of T-Bone's lyrical super chats. That's where T-Bone writes all of his lyrics. It's not really a grimoire, as some might call it. No, it's not. It's not a magical book of spells. No, it's the book of T-Bone's lyrics. It's his lyric journal. And so yeah, we're gonna see one of the waifus stole that. So you better be on guard, okay? You better have all your magical wrangle spells memorized, because they're running wild. They're running wild out there, okay? If you thought last week was crazy, not just with the Saturday morning preview, but specifically with a couple of shows like Time Jam, Laureline, I was talking about last week how I was so excited to get to that episode, because she's kind of zooking out in that episode. It was a really fun one, and she's kind of zooking out. She's having a J-Law moment, crazy face J-Law moment. Like, holy shit. I can't remember the last time I saw a waifu have such a crazy face when she's behind the wheel. So it's like, at this moment, you knew you fucked up. If you're in the passenger seat and you see a waifu with that expression, yeah, you fucked up. But I didn't even realize, lo and behold, did I not even realize how crazy she was about to get. It's gonna make last week look like nothing, okay? This episode that we have coming up tomorrow morning of Time Jam, Laureline is out of control, okay? Like, holy shit. I last week, I'm like, oh, she became self-aware. That's nothing. It's nothing. What was I thinking? That was nothing. This episode, she cranked it up to 11. So we're going to get into all that and more. So hopefully you guys are ready to get into it, ready to set sail right here on board the Gyat. Get on board. All right. Get your ticket. The BOOGA train and the thrust bus, they both offer dockside delivery, so you can get right on board the Gyat and cruise on into the weekend. That's what we're doing here with the best group that I know. I wouldn't think of any better way to kick off the weekend than with the Bim Bams and the Flum Bums, the Baconeers and Baconettes, aka the best community on YouTube. Let's fucking go. Are you guys ready? You guys ready to go? Are you ready to kick off the weekend? I know I am. I've got a feeling. Something tells me you guys are too, okay? I got a feeling. So like up the stream for me. Like up the stream, please, if you will, if you're ready to indeed set sail and cruise on into the weekend here on board the Gyat. And we're going to get into all the goodies here. The Saturday morning preview, the waifu roundup. We'll be talking about channel surfing next week. We've got a midnight movie tonight in OBTV, so we'll play the trailer for that. And really, it's all about the waifu roundup tonight, okay? Like, I'm not going to deny it. I won't even deny it. It's really all about the waifu roundup tonight. I cannot wait to get to the pouty rangers. So hopefully we can stack up some of those meters, okay? If you guys want to support the war effort, the waifus go whack for the stack. And it is my solemn vow here to you, on board the orbital station, you will never see any ugification, okay? We're keeping the classic beauty standards alive, celebrating these wonderful waifus from the past, the before times, okay, the good times. So if you'd like to support the war effort, there are links pinned right there in the live chat. You have options for PayPal on Stream Elements and basically every other payment method over on Coffee. Just make sure you select the one-time option on coffee for the super chat feature. Unless you feel like signing up for a membership, we do have a lot of coffee members. Those are the ones with blue shields in the chat, keeping the station in orbit. Thank you guys very much, everybody. Everybody, thank you so much for the support. All right, let's say hello to everybody we got in here, because I see already, I haven't even said anything yet, and the moldy oldie bacon ears, they already know. It's like they sensed it coming. Normally, I'll hint at shout outs approaching, and then the bacon starts flying, but I didn't even get there yet. And you guys, you just sensed it coming. You're all Professor Xavier tonight. So moldy oldie bacon ears, well, they already know when it's time to say hello. In fact, it's like telepathic at this point. But if you're new, I'll let you know what to do. You just gotta put that bacon in the sky, send it way up high, all the way up into orbit. We've already got a whole sky full of bacon. You know, I feel like I don't even have to say that particular line tonight, because we already have so much bacon in the sky. Love to see it. Let's see who we got in here. I see Lynch85. Hail, brother. He's got the bacon with the yacht there. Ziesel Balls has his bacon with his ticket to ride. Let's go. We got Robert Benson here. Good to see you, sir. Ron McChaos. Hail, brother. What's up? We got Duo Maxwell all aboard. That's right. It's the yacht boys, the yacht boys instead of the Venga boys. We got T-Bone, the Bard. T-Bone, you better watch out, man. I hope you're able to stick around, because when we get into the Saturday morning preview, you better watch out. A waifu has stolen your lyric journal, okay? All of your lyrical super chats, and maybe even some of the ones you haven't sent in yet. She found them, okay? She found them all. Let's see. We got Hellspawn Leviathan. Hail, brother. What's going on? Sakura Fed is here. Good to see you. We got Spyro Man. What's going on? Sane Adam. Hail, brother. There's Loki Thorson. Hopefully getting your phone back from Grimlock there. Maybe while he's distracted, you know, maybe he'll get another one of those Cybertronian booty calls, and while he's distracted, you can get your phone back. We got Gojira. What's up, Gojira? Sean Dodson is here. Shadow Op is here. We got Gabriel Villegas. What's going on? I am 16 bits. Hoot Owl is here. We've got DeLorean123, Neo 007. Prince of the Abyss is here. He says the Baconeers like to party. I've used the other line, but you know, phrasing. What? We like to wrangle. We got Noname OVA. He also has the party bus there amongst all that bacon. There's definitely not Hunter Batista. Definitely not fooling anybody. That is Hunter Batista. We got Isaac Nieder here doing a Yoriko laugh. Dude, she's so mischievous, man. So mischievous. We got Seasonal Mommy. What's going on? Couple of baconettes in the chat. Love to see it. Jason Long is here. Hail, brother. Tim J as well. Hail to you. Michael Russell. What's going on? Hail to you as well, brother. Good to see all you guys, man. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Let's see who else we got in here as I scroll through all this bacon. That's a lot, man. That's more than I even thought. Once I started scrolling, it just keeps going. Let's see. We got Dahark88. What's going on? There's Kakarot. What's up? We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy from Painting and Rambling.
Pout. Pout. Let it all is the thing we can do on I'm talking to you pout on.
Pout. Pout. Let it all out. These are the waifus I dream about. Oh, come on. They're pouting at you, so come on. I love it. Let's go. Thank you, man. Appreciate the super chat. Now I've got another song stuck in my head. Yet another. I don't know how I've got room for them all. But let's go. Let's see who else we got here. Ricardo Weber is here. What's up? Kyle Conklin. A perfect combination, if you ask me, with the tacos and bacon there. Actually, I've never put bacon on a taco. Probably would be good, though. And also 1/3 of the Hollywood Kowloon Coalition representing right there. We've got Ad User. What's going on? Carl Singh is here. Loki says he's got to head out immediately. Won't be able to hang around. Well, thank you, man, for wishes for the good stream. I also am sending you wishes for a good rest of your evening and a good work day tomorrow. It sucks that you have to get up early, man, but hopefully you have a good day. Let's see who else we got. That's Mr. Herbadurba. Mr. Herbadurba to you, pal. All right. Reverb 154 is here. What's going on? Let's see who else. Ricardo Vasquez. Are those potatoes? Potatoes in with the bacon? Okay. Tomatoes, Killer Tomatoes. What's going on? We've got Wolverine. Cheers, bub. James D. Morris is here, says it's Bacon and Roses time, and this is his third day at 50. You're still here, man. You're still upright. You're surviving. All right, you're made of sterner stuff. Hopefully, you had a good birthday, though. Good to see you. Let's see. I see Brave Expanse, the Stream Emperor, is here. All hail, Brave Expanse. We got Hat on Fire. Yeah, what's going on, Hat on Fire? Westagon is here. Good evening to you, sir. We got Waste of Space, a.k.a. Cheetos, a.k.a. the #1 troll. I don't see any catchphrase, but I'm sure he's niferific. Let's go. Let's see. Did I miss anybody else? I'm scrolling all the way down. I think I made it through the end of the bacon. I see Imputi, hey, Sushi. And anybody else that I may have missed, just put something in the chat. Bacon usually catches my attention. Or you can definitely get my attention through a super chat, as well as support the channel in the process. And tonight, we got the waifu roundup, the Pouty Ranger debut. So we want to try to stack up a few of those meters. We want to get that whole roster unlocked tonight. Trust me. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And it's just the opening roster. And I think that you guys, once you see it, you get the gist of it. I think you guys can suggest your own candidates.
I just wanted to share with everyone that my Josie and the Pussycats the complete series arrived today, and the Jetsons complete series will be arriving in the next couple of days. Been rebuying a lot of childhood cartoons.
Nice. Very nice, Soul Edge. I do the same thing. I mean, a lot of it's for the channel, but still, it's nice to have them in the collection, And physical media, always, digital is nice for a backup. Like when I get the DVDs, I will rip them to a hard drive just to have a backup. But yeah, physical media is king. So thank you for the 10 big Bison Bucks there, Soul Edge. Appreciate you, man. I see Big Nate 83. He says, hey, I'm here. I see that bacon there too. Good to see you, man. Glad you could make it. All right. Well, I think that might be enough hot dogging and grandstanding for now. We do have a stream boss. Soul Edge right now is our current stream boss with 10 hit points on the health bar. 10 big Bison Bucks right there on the health bar. So let's get some pizza rolls raining. Where are the pizza rolls? Did I forget which button that is? There they are. Pizza rolls raining and the waifu swanging. There we go. It's still anybody's ball game though. Or this early on in the stream, it's lucky that I got the stream boss shout out before you got dethroned. So hail Soul Edge, let's go. And we're gonna go ahead and get into it, guys. Let's go ahead and start out with our Saturday morning preview for volume 166 coming up tomorrow morning, the usual time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the full 3-hour block for you, 9 to noon Eastern Standard Time. And another zooked out lineup. As always, we keep it going strong all year long. We started out with one of the most zooked out lineups, first lineup of the year, and it was my mission. Once I saw the reaction, everybody's, man, this one's so zooked out. I loved it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to make it my mission to keep it just as, if not more so, zooked out all year. And I think I've been doing it. I think you guys would tell me if I wasn't, so I think I've been doing a good job. So we're keeping it up, keeping it going here, cranking that jank. Okay. We definitely have some jank tomorrow too, by the way. We definitely do. But we have plenty of cheese, plenty of zook.
We like zook, see?
We like the zook, see? And we got plenty of it tomorrow morning for you guys. So volume 166 coming up. This one's going to be a good one. And we got a couple of shows from the 80s. We got, I think, maybe just one or two at most from the 90s. And then, of course, we go into the early 2000s with Time Jam. I think one of the other shows might be from the early 2000s. If not, it's very tail end of the 90s. But yeah, we've got a nice spread across the decades tomorrow morning. So it'll be a fun trip, a fun journey. Always look forward to spending some time with the Baconeers on Saturday morning. So I think you guys will enjoy it. But let's see a few of the shows that we got lined up for you, just so you can get a hint of the zook, a taste of things to come, as Shang Tsung said. It has begun. Well, no, not yet. Actually, that's tomorrow morning. It has begun, but we'll get a little preview here. Okay. So starting out, if you've seen the premiere set up, with the thumbnail there, then you probably noticed we have one of our favorite
Green Skin Girls!
green skin girls. They're back. They're back. Vipra, Queen Green Skin Girl. I don't know, because I'm trying to think as far as characters that we're able to feature here on the channel, because She-Hulk would be an obvious candidate for Queen of the Green Skin Girls, but we can't have She-Hulk on here, unfortunately. So I'm thinking, like, what are some other characters that aren't just background? You know, we had where the meme comes from right here.
Green Skin Girls! Green Skin Girls!
Those are like side characters. They're like background characters. I don't even think they have names. So Vipra, at the very least, not only does she have a name, she even gets her own episode. She's got a focus episode. That's right. She's got a focus episode. So we've got, and it's really her only one too. It's kind of unfortunate. Wish she got a little bit more attention throughout Brave Star, but hey, it's better than nothing. Better than nothing. So we do have the one focus episode on Vipra, and that's what we've got tomorrow morning to kick off the morning. In fact, this is what we're starting in the 80s with Brave Star, with our green skin girl. And it's kind of crazy because I do remember playing this episode way, it was like before the first year anniversary of doing Saturday morning cartoons. So it was in those first like 50 volumes. So it was a long time ago. We're talking over 100 volumes ago. Very long time ago that I played this episode. And aside from her getting wrangled at the end and it being focused on her, I don't really remember many other details about it. I don't remember much else about it. And so I'm like, okay, we got to get this episode again. I know there's some other good Brave Star episodes out there, and we'll get to them. But it is summer after all. Reruns, right? You know, it's summer reruns after all. So let's get this episode with Vipra in it again, because I bet we need to update all sorts of stuff when it comes to our memes and everything, because this was like 2 years ago that we played it. So as I was going through the episode immediately, I mean, it didn't even take, I think it was like 30 seconds in or something. It was almost immediate, like instant. I'm like, okay, we missed a whole bunch of stuff. There's all sorts of stuff in here, not just updating the memes, but Vipra herself, aside from being a rather lovely green skin girl, is going for a record here, going for a wrangle record here. That's right, wrangle record, but not necessarily Lady J's wrangle record. And you might be wondering, well, what? I mean, it's wrangling's wrangling, right? Like, how can it not be Lady J's? Well, it's a reverse wrangle record. So while Lady J, her position as the wrangle queen is secure, she's not getting overthrown, at least not tonight. There may be a new queen in town, the reverse wrangle queen, because Vipra, while she does, like I said, it's really the only thing I remember, she does get wrangled at the end of the episode, but that's at the end. The whole rest of the episode, she's out running amok. That's the only thing she's not doing. I wish she was like clapping, like amok, because she is out there running amok. She's out there wrangling, and she's wrangling so much that it's a good thing that it's a reverse wrangle, because if it wasn't, if these were her getting wrangled every time, we would have a new wrangle queen. Okay, that's how crazy. When I say she's out running amok, all right, that's no understatement. That's not just a flimsy excuse to make a hocus pocus reference. All right, she actually is out there running amok, wrangling like crazy. In fact, she's doing a whole bunch of stuff. She's wrangling, she's stunning, she's stealing T-Bone's lyrical journal. But let me not get ahead of myself. First, let's start keeping track of the wrangle. Okay, so everybody get your tally sheet ready. You know, I don't know if anybody still owns paper and pencil anymore, but hopefully you've got your notepad, a physical notepad with an actual pencil, and you're ready to do your tally sheet, because we got to count up these wrangles. Okay, here we go. Of course, a quick Cake detected. I do like how she was actually trying to pass a stealth check there. You know, she was laying low, gonna rob the stagecoach. So she's laying low, trying to pass a stealth check. Nope, Cake detected. So she says, fuck it, I'm just gonna jump on top. Fuck it, Cake was detected. Just gonna jump on top of the coach and just rob it the old-fashioned way. No more sneaking around. Yeah, at least she learned. At least she learned.
Strength of the bear. Speed of the puma. Tentacles of the python. Wait a second.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Careful. We don't want to abuse that power there, painting and rambling, but thank you for the ticket to ride on the BOOGA train. So wrangle number 1, and technically 2, because this is a double wrangle. Right out of
That's
the gate.
more like it.
Whoa!
I'm all hot and
Jason Long,
bothered.
holy shit!
So exciting.
Another banger for Dancing Catwoman at the end of the stream. If I made this I would have named it the ICH Bin Shiara mix.
Ich bin Shira. Jason Long, holy shit, man. Thank you for that monster-sized dono right there. Getting Bayonet all hot and bothered with that one. And taking over Stream Boss with 75 hit points on the health bar now. So all hail Jason Long. We need some pizza rolls raining and the waifu swinging for you, good sir. Thank you so much. All right. Well, hey, I know we've got at least 1 meter down already. Let's see if we can get a few more. Get those pouty rain. It's pouting time. All right, it's pouting time before the waifu roundup. But thank you so much. Hail Jason Long. All right, so this is showing skill right here. This is a display of skill because right away, yeah, she failed the stealth check, but that's not, we don't really hold that against her. In fact, that's what we want. We want the waifus to fail the stealth check. But whoa. Is it gonna,
I finally get a few
speaking
days
of
off,
stealth
and when
check,
I come back,
I
this
thought she was.
happens. Oh, great. Shaboxa, you liar.
Cake.
Thank you, Wiz. Of all the waifus that should never pass a stealth check, it's that one.
The brilliant star that shines through the night. The oil slick that trips up trouble. Riseman stands before you. Keep on shining, bacon ears, peace sign emoji, cool face emoji.
Thank you, Neostar, for the visit from the Gyat Fairy and announcing the arrival of Riseman. And thank you, Wiz. Very generous dono right there. I love it. Just hey, yeah. Speaking of stealth check, and then she kind of pulled a Yuri there, you know, the delayed pop-up, making me wonder, is she actually going to pass it? She never should, you know, kind of like Yuri should always fail. That's why she's the official stealth check pop-up. But Shizuka should never pass that either. So anyway, but thank you guys, man. Massive support. Wow, holy shit. Wiz, Jason Long, Soul Edge, thank you guys, everybody, so much. All right, so 2 wrangles at once. This is a show of skill right here. Speaking of
Stealth check.
there it is. Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Cake detected. I love that look of surprise every time. Every time she's always so surprised when she gets spotted, when she gets detected. Oh, how did they find me? How? However could they have noticed me? So yeah, we have 2. All right, so tally is at 2. Okay, let's keep it going.
You can hand over book nicely, or...
I can't stand up.
I can't stand up. She hit him with the Goy beam. He's zooked out. Look at him. He's stunned. Holy shit. I love how she's like, you can hand over the book nicely, and then doesn't even give him the chance to hand it over. She just shoots. You can hand over the book or get stunned. And just get stunned. Get stunned. Hit him with that Goy beam. Oh, I can't stand up.
You can hand over book nicely, or...
I can't stand up.
I can't stand up. Look at his face, dude. I think he might be dead. I don't even know if he's stunned. He looks dead. So there we go. So Vipra running wild already right out of the gate. Like I said, this is like the opening of the episode. She starts out by robbing the stagecoach after failing the stealth check. I mean, she tried. And then just starts wrangling, does a 2-for-1, stuns the guy, gives him a fake warning. I love the fake warning. You can give me the book nicely or else. And then just chooses or else for him. So, so she's going crazy. But once she gets that book, this is where it really ramps up. Okay. That was kind of nothing, you know, that was like warming up, like for a workout, you know, that was just a little bit. Now she's got T-Bone's lyrical journal. So she's going to start using T-Bone's lyrical super chats to really start running wild, brother. She's running wild, dude. All right. What you going to do when Vipra tries to wrangle you? Because she's got T-Bone's lyrical super chat journal. Observe.
I cast you into a pit with a snake. Once inside, there is no escape. Ah, loco.
It literally sounds like one of his super chats. I swear he sent that in before.
Oigvna. E sounds British.
Thank you, Fainting and Rambling. Guvna was pretty good. That probably as best as he's said it, but we still, man, getting him to say British properly. He just doesn't want to do it. Kitty's on the Zook.
No, man, he's just zooking out. He'll be okay.
Kitty is on the Zook. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, especially T-Bone, since you're in the chat. Have you not sent in like that exact lyric before? I'm telling you, she got your journal, man.
I cast you into a pit with a snake. Once inside, there is no escape. Ah, loca, oopa, saupa,
Oh shit! Wrangle number 3.
Pythonians, mountain pythons, squeeze, squeeze, pet, 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 they're all kinds of yams.
She summoned T-Bone, the T-Bone Python. She used your lyrical super chat journal to summon the T-Bone Python. Another wrangle. Holy shit, man. She's out of control. So what are we up to? Is that 3 or 4? Do we count the guy getting stunned or possibly killed? Dude looked dead. Do we count that as a wrangle? I don't know. But at the very least, we're up to 3 already, and we're not even done. Okay, we're not even done. So she uses the book of lyrical super chats to summon a poot gas wrangle spell that then materializes the T-Bone Python, complete with theme song.
I cast you into a pit with a snake. Once inside, there is no escape. Ah, loca, oopa, saupa,
Pythonians, mountain pythons, squeeze, squeeze, pet, 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 they're all kinds of yams.
Oh man, and I love the look on his face too. That could almost be like a profile picture. You know, we collect janky faces just like we collect the pouty faces from the waifus. We love the janky faces, like last week when He-Man just looked at the camera and started mugging. Like, what the fuck? I love that shit. So even the T-Bone Python's kind of making a janky face there. Might be good for a profile picture. All right, so that's 3 wrangles so far, but she's not done yet. Okay, she just got her hands on T-Bone's journal here. She's reading through the lyrical super chats. She got JB wrangled and tangled in the Python there. Wrangled and tangled. I love that song, dude. That little chorus right there will just pop into my head. It's basically like one of those classic commercials now. It's like whatchamacallit, the NESTLES, Snifferific, you know, all the best, all the classics. It's kind of like that. Every now and then I'll just catch myself, the Python, the yams loving Python. So we got that. We got that. She's all zooked out, by the way. Did you catch the level of zook? Did you catch the level of zook? Okay, because she's not done. Viper's not done yet. So let's hear another. Let's hear another certified classic from T-Bone. This time, I think it might be directed at
T-Bone's
all
only
of
just
us.
rolled out 3. Oh my god, Snake waifu wrangling other waifus. That fits my book of a top villain waifu. 2 feet instead of one long tail. But that is the only thing that she fails. Yeah, she copied my notepads of lyrics. This cartoon was made before I was born too. Time travel snake waifu.
Time travel snake waifu. This was before I was born. What's going on here? Thank you, T-Bone. Appreciate the cup of coffee and the big time. Kenzo's Creations is in the chat. Good to see you, man. That's my eternal rival in Crossfire right there. Hope you brought your Zoomerangs because Nocturno will be mine. But yeah, the levels of Zook, man. The levels of Zook. So this next one here, I feel like might be directed at chat, at us. I mean, for one thing, she looks right into the camera. For one thing, she looks at us, but also the spell itself is kind of directed at us too. So you might need earplugs. I don't really know. I don't know how the magic affects you. Do you have to hear it for it to work? Or are you basically wrangled either way? There's nothing you can do. I mean, let's be real. We're all doomed. If Viper really came after us with the big book of wrangle spells, we're screwed. You know, we're fucked. But let's see her rampage, her wrangling rampage continue.
All here present fall in line. From this moment you are completely mine.
You see what I mean? Just looking right into the camera. She's looking at you. She's looking at you, chat. All here present fall in line. We all belong to Vipra now. Hail Vipra. Yes, Snake Mommy. Whatever you say, Snake Mommy. Hail Vipra.
All here present fall in line. From this moment you are completely mine. Glass booty knee.
Wait, did she say booty? She said something about booty. What was that?
Mine. Glass booty knee.
Oh, glass booty. This is a crazy spell, guys. This is some magic. We shouldn't be tampering with this, man.
Glass booty knee.
Oh, holy shit, dude. She just did a triple poot gas wrangle. A triple poot gas wrangle. Magical spell. Technically, it's a magical spell wrangle, but it unleashed the zook gas, the poot gas.
No, man, he's just zooking out. He'll be okay.
And she got all 3 wrangled up, mesmerized under her spell. I told you when I said she's out there running amok. And it's a good thing that these are all reverse wrangles. Otherwise, Lady J would no longer be the wrangle queen. So all hail Vipra. Not only is she one of our reigning
Green skin girls!
but she is now our reverse wrangle queen. The 2 at the beginning, 2 for 1 with the lasso, that's skill. Then she wrangled up JB with the T-Bone Python, using the lyrical super chats, magical spell. And then that's 3. And then 3 at once for a total of 6. Because she got all 3 of them here. Because JB, this is a separate wrangle for her. This is after she had already dealt with the T-Bone Python, okay? So separate wrangle for JB, plus she got 30-30 and Brave Star there. So that is 6 total reverse wrangles, the reverse wrangle queen or wrangler. Yeah, you could just call her a wrangler. Maybe a pinup of Vipra wearing some Wrangler jeans. There's some really good commercials. I've had some of them on previous Saturday morning lineups. Some pretty good Wrangler jean commercials out there. And I could see recreating one of them. One in particular, in fact, if you guys know the one I'm talking about, where even though it's a commercial for the jeans, the waifu's not actually wearing the jeans in the commercial.
Pardon me. Pontsu.
So maybe we could recreate that one with Vipra. You know, the jeans are just like draped over the fence in the background. What are they advertising again? What am I selling? What am I buying here? What are you selling me? So yeah, so we've got a Wrangler queen, okay, reverse Wrangle queen, Vipra, going out running amok. She's using the classic lasso style, magical spells. She's got JB all zooked out. Look at this. Look at this face here, dude. I love all the faces people are making in this episode. Did you see the guy earlier when he got wrangled? He was zooking out. She didn't even do anything to him. I mean, she wrangled him, but it's not like there was any sort of stun gun or magical spell. Where was it? Hold on, I got to find it here. And the guy was zooking out, just getting lassoed. There it is. Yeah, look at he's got a zook face, getting lassoed there. JB's got like multiple zook faces in this one. 30-30 and Brave Star zooking out. Just everybody. This is the power of Vipra, okay? This is our Wrangler queen, our green skin girl, all right, Vipra. But you know, she's extra dangerous, okay? You think that was enough? Maybe you're thinking that was enough. Like, okay, we've seen the reverse wrangles. She's running amok. We hail, you know, we salute, you know, it's official. You got it, Vipra. But no, that's not enough. Not enough though. She's not done yet. She's not done yet because so far she's using, you know, extra weapons, tools, accessories, whatever you want to call them. She had the lasso there, the stun gun, the T-Bone's book of lyrics. You know, she had all these extras, but she's like, hold on, I got to demonstrate that even on her own, she's a force to be reckoned with. All right. So it's not like she necessarily needs that magical book of lyrical super chats to get you mesmerized. Okay. She's got the yams of power too. Don't underestimate her yams of power. The mesmerizing yams. And here we go. Let's see her in action.
Time to kick back and relax.
I'm contributing.
Thank you, Token Robot, for our first elongated E from both Shantae and in the super chat. Thank you so much. And perfect timing too, because we're actually about to get a little bit of a elongated E from Vipra here. Oh man, perfect timing.
Stampede, this is
Maybe the scratchiest elongated E we've ever heard, but it's kind of adorkable at the same time. I don't know. I understand if the scratchy voice isn't everybody's cup of tea, elongated E, but I like it. I like it. A little scratchy elongated E right there.
Stampede, this is Vipra. Where are you? Stampede, answer me, please.
That's the most powerful right there. Right at the end. Right at the end. Not only is she presenting the yams, but that little please. little bit of an elongated E. Little bit at the end. Yeah, a little bit. Please. Fucking amazing. She's too powerful. She's not even using any weapons. I mean, she's got the book of lyrical super chats right there. She's not even using it. She's just doing little scratchy elongated E's and lowered voice please. I gotta see it one more time. I fucking love Vipra, man. I really wish she got more screen time.
Time to kick back and relax.
Stampede lovers go amps, please.
Thank you, Wolverine.
You're really stacked, aren't you?
Thank you, Wolverine, for the elongated E. And then Ron McChaos with the stacked cat girl. No message needed because the stacked cat girl provided the commentary. I think she was talking about Vipra there.
Stampede, this is answer me, please.
Please. She's so fucking adorable, man. Like it's over. It's over with that. Like no stun gun, forget the magic book, no lasso. It's fucking over. Just that pose and the please. We're doomed. Doomed.
Please.
We are so doomed. Holy shit. So yeah, we've got an awesome episode of Brave Star to kick off the morning. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. And of course, a waifu like this, as powerful as she is, must be wrangled. Okay, we can't allow her to get away. Get her in my stable, please. I gotta clip that. I'm gonna start attaching it to all sorts of other memes. You're just gonna start seeing Viper popping up. Please get her in my stable. Take that book away. Okay, you don't need it. You don't need it, Viper. Take the book away. You've already proven you are powerful enough on your own. We are gonna get you wrangled and tangled.
Harvest!
Won't need this! Not so fast, Viper.
I love how she tries to sneak away. Does that count as another stealth check failed? Does that count? I don't know. Does that count as another stealth check? She's trying to do the Scooby-Doo sneak away, you know, with like the xylophone. Trying to sneak away. Stealth check failed.
Now I'm Marshall again.
Now I'm in charge. Oh shit. She's trying to get away. Wrangled and tangled, man. She's all tied up. This is a classic. You guys should probably recognize this image right here. It was used to make the Waifu Roundup cover image. So this is classic. She is wrangled and tangled. But she is, like I said, a very powerful waifu. We really got to watch out for this one. Just hurry up. Get her in the stable. There's no time for hot dogging and grandstanding. You know, Brave Star's over here like, I'm the marshal again. I'm in charge again now. Listen, buddy, there's no time for that. Okay, this is a wascally waifu. So you better stay focused. Oh, we startled her. We startled her. She was trying to hop away once again, trying to sneak away, doing a little stealth check. We startled her. We said, "Hey, cake detected." She go, "Oh shit." Oh. I fucking love it. So yeah, all hail Vipra, our Wrangler queen. Lady J, of course, is still the Wrangle queen, the one getting wrangled, but Vipra has displayed quite a level of skill in doing the wrangling of her own, a little wrangling of her own there. And she was running amok, going crazy. So she is now our Wrangler, or reverse wrangle, whichever you prefer, queen, green skin girl, elongated E, scratchy, elongated E. Please get her in my stable. Let's fucking go. All right, next up, as we continue on through the 80s, a new challenger approaches. So this is where we get the title of the stream. And as I've told you guys before, whenever, it sucks whenever we lose a show, if it gets bought out and the new rights holder doesn't want it on YouTube anymore. So we were enjoying things that were in the BKN library, Ultra Force, Sky Surfers, all that, and we can no longer use them. We've had quite a few of these shows go that way, Galaxy Rangers, and we're currently sort of waiting to see what Sony decides to do. They've been claiming and even blocking a lot of their Ghostbusters and Godzilla episodes and stuff, but not necessarily issuing strikes. So they may just end up blocking some and letting a few others be allowed. and we can use the ones that are allowed. So we're kind of waiting to see what happens with that. But it has always been my promise to you that whenever we lose a show, that I will do my best to search out a new show to take its place. And I've been doing, I think, a pretty good job. Wiz with the hair flip.
Okay. Hear me out. Is it wrong to think that a goose would be terrifying?
Dude, a regular goose is terrifying. What are you talking about? What do you mean? A regular goose is terrible. Have you ever seen one of those things get pissed off? But thank you, Wiz. Thank you for the hair flip, man. Appreciate you. So yeah, anytime we lose a show, I do my best to find one to replace it. And I think I've been doing pretty well. In fact, we kind of have like a joke now for the channel that we are the Hydra of Saturday morning cartoons. So you take away one show and two more would take its place. Hail Hydra! Let's go. So we've got another new show. We've got a new show to debut tomorrow morning. First time here on the Orbital station, and kind of a short run, not a lot of episodes, very similar to the likes of Goldie Gold and Genie, but it's all good. We can at least use what we have and enjoy it in the meantime. And you guys might like this one. I think you will. You know, I say maybe only because it's a little bit more on like the comedy side of things. It's not an action show. Most of the stuff I use are action shows, but we do like the occasional comedy show. You guys remember Galaxy High, right? I enjoy Galaxy High. It's got a banger of a theme song. And even though it's more of a comedy, it's still got some sci-fi elements and definitely some waifus too. And so it's a lot of fun. So in that same vein, a very similar vein, in fact, as Galaxy High, we are going to debut a new show tomorrow, Hero High. So it's basically the same concept, you know, take the kids going to school in outer space with a bunch of sci-fi stuff and just make them superheroes. So instead it's they're going to school and it's a bunch of superheroes, you know, so it's Hero High. Our new show here, debuting on the Orbital station. Never played any episodes of this here before. Recently found the entire collection. Good quality, too. Good quality. So we're going to be checking this one out. If you can tell here by the cover image, we've got quite a few waifus just on this image alone, but there's more. There's more in the show itself. And there's some crazy shit going on. Just because it's a comedy show, do not dismiss it. They still have all of the insanity that we like to get, you know, all the zook and the jank. And I mean, holy shit, especially some jank. This one is definitely cheese. Okay. But they got it all. Okay. They got it all. So T-Bone says, I love the look of the blonde waifu. She's a main character. Yeah, she's a main. That is Glorious Gal. That's her name, Glorious Gal. And you can see her perched atop the shoulders of what almost looks like Surfer Trump from Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. You know, we refer to Igor as Surfer Trump. If he was a little more orange, you know, if he just had a little shade, a little hue of orange in there, then it would basically be Surfer Trump Part 2, especially considering that he literally surfs in this. He's like kind of a Silver Surfer Superman mashup. Like he looks like Superman's costume and he flies and stuff, but he also surfs around on a surfboard. So it kind of is it literally is Surfer Trump. He's back. Okay, he's back. But that's not the focus. The focus is the new waifus. Okay, T-Bone already said he's got eyes on Glorious Gal here, the new blonde waifu. He says he likes the look of her. We also have Trixie, the brunette waifu in the blue mask, standing right next to her. So yeah, we've already got some new waifus. These are main character waifus. But like I said, there's a whole lot more than that. This show is stacked and packed with waifus wall to wall. Even if some of them are just in the background, you know, they might be NPC waifus, no speaking lines or anything, but you see them, they're there. Like I said, it's stacked and packed with waifus. They're just all over the place. They're all over the place. But I mean, shit, man. They even have waifus stacked on waifus. Okay, when I say stacked and packed, it's not just a funny little rhyme. they literally stack the waifus on top of each other, okay? We have the original ambiguously gay duo, okay? You thought that was like a little parody thing on Saturday Night Live? No, they stole that idea. They actually stole that idea from Hero High, and Hero High did it better because it was waifus, okay? It was waifus, yeah, stacked and packed, okay? Literally stacked. The waifus are stacked on top of each other. So this show has it all. But it's not just the waifus themselves. They've got all the memes too, okay? So let's talk about Glorious Gal. She's kind of the main one. Her and Trixie, they're like the two main ones, but I think Glorious Gal is going to be the one that ends up taking most of the Baconeers' attention. Probably already. I mean, she's got T-Bone's attention. Probably not the only one. I would imagine some others are looking at Glorious Gal. But then if you're not already sold, but then she starts immediately. I'm talking, okay, listen to this, guys. Listen. Before she even has her first spoken line in the show ever, okay? Before she ever says anything ever, her first appearance, the first thing she does is pout, okay? Like, right, doesn't have a line, hasn't even said anything. In fact, she pouts a couple of times before she speaks her first line. It got to the point, because I wasn't very familiar with this show, it actually got to the point where I was wondering, like, is she one of those characters where her gimmick is she can't talk? You know, like, you know how sometimes they'll give that as like a gimmick and it's like for comedy or whatever, because, oh, now she has to pantomime everything and, oh, people will misunderstand and hilarity ensues, because she wasn't saying anything, but she kept having screen time. You know, they kept cutting to her face and she would pout and make all these faces, but she never said anything. And I'm like, is this waifu mute? You know, I mean, shit, we already are like, are you telling me she's like perfect? She can't talk? But no, she does. She does eventually start speaking. All right. She does eventually start speaking. So she's not the perfect wife.
T-Bone Tony just rolled out 3. Glorious Gal. Before your episode starts, you are already pin-up worthy. Taking my heart. Once our eyes meet, T-Bone's hypnosis starts. Sink into my eyes, Glorious Gal. I wrap around your body and squeeze your heart.
There he goes.
Clap, 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 clap. 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 Clap.
What the fucking dramatic pause at the end. Holy shit. Thank you, T-Bone, for the cup of coffee in the big time. Appreciate you, man. He's zooking out already. Hadn't even seen the episode. He's already zooking out.
No, man, he's just zooking out. He'll be okay.
Yeah, I guess T-Bone got his book back from Vipra too. Guess he got his book back from Vipra. So yeah, before she even says anything, she pouts a couple of times. It got to the point where I was actually wondering, like, does she speak? You know, so, but she does. But that doesn't stop her from pouting. She just keeps on pouting. And not just that. I mean, like I said, right out of the gate, this one has it all. Not only is it stacked and packed with waifus, but they're doing all of the memes right out of the gate. In fact, they start combining some of them. It was almost too much to keep up with. You know, a lot of times I'll make the clips and we'll end with the wrangle, you know, the freeze frame, right? Well, I was like, I got to do like 3 freeze frames on top of each other. What the fuck is going on? So yeah, let me show you guys. Man. This one, I think it might be a new favorite, okay?
I want you to meet your new teacher.
Oh, right. By the way, real quick. One last thing before I forget. Not only do we have some new waifus here, Glorious Gal, maybe Trixie, you know, if Trixie is the type of waifu for you, hey, get her in your stable, okay? She's kind of like the Irma to Glorious Gal's April O'Neil, all right? But just in case you may not enjoy the unfamiliar territory of these new waifus and you want to be eased into the show with a more familiar face, well, don't worry, this show's got you covered. Has anybody been missing one of our based waifus. Isis. Nobody was probably expecting Isis to show up in this show. So yeah, we actually have special guest waifus, okay? Special guest waifus. Stacked and packed wall to wall. They literally stack the waifus on top of each other. In fact, there's so many waifus in this show, they started bringing in waifus from other shows. So it's not only Isis. You'll see Mary Marvel, you know, the girl version, the waifu version of Shazam. Mary Marvel, she shows up in another episode. You've got Isis here in this episode. So yeah, not only are we getting a whole bunch of new waifus, this show has so many that they started bringing in waifus from other shows. So let's see, since Glorious Gal here, she seems to be pretty well acquainted with the memes on the Orbital station. The fact that she pouts more than she speaks, at least in the first few minutes of the episode. So let's see how she reacts to Isis, to a already established fan favorite, Baconeer favorite here. Let's see how she reacts.
Isis.
Good morning, class.
Wow!
Dude, what the fuck? This guy's shoes just got an erection. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, the double pout. Look, Trixie's even getting in on it. Trixie's even getting in on the pout action. But once again, Glorious Gal, notice she says nothing. She said, this is why I was worried that she wasn't, well, not really worried, maybe hopeful, you might say, that she wasn't going to speak. So yeah, she's just pouting, doesn't say a word, grabs him by the cake. He's trying to, you know, auga, just tosses him back into the brick wall.
Booga, booga, booga!
Glorious Girl is the Energizer pouter.
Exactly. She just keeps pouting and pouting and pouting. Holy shit. So she's chowing down on some Frosty-Flakes while she pouts. It's, oh man, you got Isis showing up. The guys are Surfer Trump and that other guy. They're definitely Baconeers because they see a established waifu, a fan favorite, and they just instantly go into wrangle mode. And then Glorious Gal's gotta ruin their fun. But, you know, waifus are going to be waifus, you know, so she won't be able to revel in it for long.
I don't know what you've got to laugh about. Cal dumped you on your little blonde head for that new teacher, Isis.
So she's trying to revel in her Frosty-Flake J-Law moment, tossing those bacon ears into the brick wall. And then Trixie's like, what are you laughing at? Dude doesn't give a fuck about you anymore. He's like, Glorious Gal who? He's all about Isis. And once again, not a single word, just a pout. Okay? No dialogue, just stinky pout face.
I don't know what you've got to laugh about. Cal dumped you on your little blonde head for that new teacher, Isis.
And I like how there's a hint of Frosty-Flakes coming from Trixie too. Did you guys catch that? Little hint of Frosty-Flakes coming from Trixie too. You know, like, yeah, how do you like it, bitch? He fucking dumped your ass. Oh man, like I said, waifus will be waifus, but what could possibly be more dangerous is what if they were to put their differences aside and team up? Kind of like the Maidens of Mayhem. In fact, is this an origin story? Are we about to see how the Maidens of Mayhem were formed? Because look at these wascally waifus. They happen upon our boy Surfer Trump. They happened upon our boy Surfer Trump just chilling at the pond. And they may be in cahoots. They may be in cahoots now. Okay, this is a truly dangerous situation.
Trixie, I think this is a time when you and I should stick together.
Oh no.
You're right. Hi.
What the fuck was that? First of all, Trixie, like, I don't know, man. She's got like cave woman energy. Am I the only one? It's giving me like cave woman vibes. But then the stink face from Glorious Gal. Holy shit, man. This I want to believe, even if it's not how it actually happened, I want to believe that this was the formation of the Maidens of Mayhem, including the stink face. You know, like just swap out the characters, you know, swap it out with like Baroness and Vanessa, you know, all the ones that have been referenced by Loki. But like Stinkface and everything, I choose to believe this is how the Maidens of Mayhem was formed. The handshake, a handshake and a stink face.
Hi, Captain. Trixie and I want to take you to Paul's for a pizza with thick, stringy cheese.
Whoa, whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. This is definitely cheese.
This is definitely cheese.
This is definitely. Wait, is it though? Like, are we sure? Is she talking about pizza? Are we sure? Chat, are we sure she's talking about pizza here? Okay, let's listen again. Let's take one more listen. I don't know. I'm not 100%, okay? I'm not sold. I don't know that she's actually talking about pizza here.
Hi, Captain. Trixie and I want to take you to Paul's for a pizza with thick, stringy cheese.
This is definitely cheese.
This is definitely cheese. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. The way she says pizza too. It's not just the emphasis on thick, extra thick. No, she's like a pizza. You know, it's so suspicious. Sus. You know, what the fuck is going on? One more time. I'm sorry. I can't get enough.
Trixie and I want to take you to Paul's for a pizza with...
See, pizza. You know, like, does she not know what it is? Or is she clearly hinting, insinuating, if you will?
Pizza with thick, stringy cheese.
She wants to order a dirty pie. Your dirtiest pie. Holy shit. So yeah, so we've got pouting, the Energizer powder right here, Glorious Gal. She just keeps pouting. The Frostiflakes, even if they do seemingly form a temporary alliance to get some thick, quote, pizza. The way she says it. Oh man. But like I just said before the clip, waifus are gonna be waifus. So how long do you think this alliance lasts? Do you think they make it to the end of the episode? Do you think they make it to the next commercial break? You tell me.
Just one smell of this concoction and Cal will fall for the first girl he sees. I'll have him back in the blink of an eye.
Wait just a minute here. He's mine.
Alliance over. That didn't last long. That was like what, a scene transition? that was from them saying, "Hey, let's go for a pizza." Scene transition. Now they're behind the bushes and instant dissolving of the alliance. It's over. But the poot gas is already out of the bottle, so chaos is going to ensue regardless.
Sniff. Snifferific.
Snifferific, smells terrific.
Oh, no, you don't.
Whoa, buddy. You see what I mean? I can't even keep up with I need like 3 freeze frames at the same time on top of each other. Just like these two. Holy shit, man. Waifu wars, wrangling Frostiflakes. She yanked that bitch out of the air. Did you see it? Did you see that shit? She yanked that bitch out of the air. Took a page out of Vipra's playbook here. She go, oh, Vipra showing us that waifus can do the wrangling too. You know, get it done, right? Girls can get it done. They can get the wrangling done too, right? That's what Vipra taught Trixie here. So she just yanked that bitch right out of the sky. Holy fuck, man. So yeah, we got wrangled, waifu wars, Frostiflakes. It's all happening. They're pouting at each other. They're making stinky pout faces at each other. It's all happening at the same time. The show is utter chaos. Okay, that's why I said, just give it a chance. Even if it's not our usual action-based show, give it a chance, okay? Give it a chance. It's got a lot going on. It's going to be fucking insane. All right, so as we leave the 80s, let's go into the 90s and early 2000s. Okay, we need more waifus running wild. We're not done yet. You think that was going to be it? I don't think so. The wascally waifus, that's timeless. Waifus have been wascally throughout all of history. It wasn't just in the 80s. So even as we continue our journey across the decades and go into some later shows here, well, the waifu rampages, they're running amok. The running amok, it continues. And we're going to get some Power Rangers Wild Force. That's right. We need some live action waifus, some live action J-Law. And just like we saw with Kimberly a little bit ago, just as the episode started, in fact, the opening credits, you know, like the written by and directed by opening credits were still going on, and she was already pouting. Well, similar situation here, just swap the pout for a J-Law. And while the opening credits, we're still seeing who wrote and directed the episode, and the Yellow Ranger is getting pulled over for J-Law. She's out there driving recklessly, speeding, you know, just typical waifu things. So fade in, and she's J-Lawing. So we've got Power Rangers Wild Force here. It's going to be awesome. You know, it's going to make up. Don't worry. If you're feeling a little lack of action, despite all the insanity with the waifus going on in Hero High, if it leaves you feeling a little lack of action, don't worry. We're going to pick up the pace here with Power Rangers Wild Force, because not only do we have a fade in on the J-Law, literally opening the episode with a J-Law, but we got tons of action, okay? In fact, this is so much action, it can't be contained in one episode. This is a two-parter. Reinforcements from the future, part 1 and 2. So we've got major action going on, not just J-Law. We got tiny mini skirts, slow-mo running with explosions going on. Tiny mini skirts.
Tiny mini skirt!
Waifus in action. We've got a leather-clad midriff showing, fighting kind of wench, warrior waifu here, showing up, kicking ass and taking names. Are you guys ready for this? This is definitely cheese.
This is definitely cheese.
He's like, holy shit. Holy shit, look at that waifu. Whoa. What a waifu. Get her in my stable.
Trent!
Holy shit, get her in all of us. Get her on the orbital station right now. Officially wrangle this waifu right now. I need her in my stable. We had to get a close-up of all the important things. Okay, that was a close-up of all the cool, important stuff.
Yes. Jank. Crank the jank. Low-mo jank.
Let's come on. Jen, but how did you? I'll explain later. We gotta go now.
Holy shit. I need a cigarette after that one. Whoa, buddy. That's fucking awesome. This was actually a clip that was sent in on a recent channel surfing stream. And for obvious reasons, kind of stood out in my mind, you know, well after the stream was over. Kind of like a good earworm, you know, those commercial jingles. They just linger on weeks after the stream is over. Well, this clip did the same thing. It just stuck around. It's not going anywhere, okay? Living rent free in my head ever since it was sent in on channel surfing. So I decided, all right, we got to make sure we get the full episode because I got a feeling there's going to be more of this leather-clad fighting kind of winch warrior waifu here. And there is, okay? She's in both parts of the two-parter, and she remains in this outfit the entire time. So you're welcome. Okay, that's really all. Just to sum it up, okay? Just to sum it up, you're welcome. All right, so we got Power Rangers Wild Force two-parter, bringing the action back just in case it slows down a little too much for you during Hero High. I mean, we got other action shows going on in between as well. Don't worry, but it's really cranking up the action. Okay, Waifu Rampage. All right, if Vipra was running amok, well, Jin's on a rampage. Okay, so yeah, we've got to team up with Time Force. It's a two-part Wild Force episode, but they team up with Time Force, hence the reinforcements from the future episode title, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. Okay, there's more waifu. I can't even show them all. There's more waifus. There's evil waifus. Okay, I don't even have time to show them all. So just make sure you tune in if you're a fan of Power Rangers. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. I see sometimes the view count drops a little bit when the live action show. It's not even just Power Rangers. Any live action show. Captain Power and the Soldiers from the Future, Mystic Knights of Tirnanog. You know, it's just live action. I think some people anyway, are there strictly for the cartoons. But don't worry, if you decide, I'll give it a shot, or especially if you like it in general, well, you're definitely going to have a good time with these. All right, and then of course, last but certainly not least, our favorite way to end every Saturday morning since we started ending Saturday morning like this is with our reigning Pout Queen, Laureline. All hail our Pout Queen, Laureline. And she is back at full Pout power. Okay, we saw last week she was kind of in training, you know. She was lifting weights. She even got in the kitchen. She was baking up that cake, okay? And she was, gave us a couple of new pouts, but she's back at full force here, and not just with the pouts, although she does give us a couple of new pouts. We got a little bit, so like a medium pout there, medium pout. A mighty pout right there. Okay, crank it up. We get a couple of new ones here in addition to some stock poutage, but we also get a couple of new faces from her as well. So she's still our pout queen, and she's going to remain that forever. But let's get the face of J-Law. If you remember last week, she was going crazy with the J-Law, going off the rails, psycho, full-blown psycho J-Law, kind of feeding into it, laying on a little thick there, but didn't really have an actual J-Law moment though. That was it was a twist. It was a swerve that she didn't actually have the J-Law moment. In fact, she was able, although through extreme, like she was really, really having to put a lot of effort out. She was able to parallel park, barely, but she made it, okay? Didn't actually have the J-Law moment. Well, this week she's back behind the controls and does have an actual J-Law moment. And we can see real quick, because it took everything last week just for her to parallel park.
so we can see real quick that when the J-Law moments do start happening, man, it's freaking her out. Look at her face right there. I mean, she's still even in mid J-Law. Okay, that is mid J-Law right there. She's still adorable. But let's check it out. Let's see, because she clearly didn't learn her lesson. Maybe Valerian learned something from last week.
Slow down.
Holy shit.
Look out for the satellite on the left.
Well, to be fair, that satellite did just jump right out in front of her.
Will you calm down? I saw it.
Why don't you let me take the controls for the approach? It requires a certain amount of skill.
Why? Do you think women are terrible pilots? Is that it? Thanks for letting...
I mean, he didn't say no. Just because he may not have said yes, well, he also did not say no.
It requires a certain amount of skill.
Why? Do you think women are terrible pilots? Is that it? Thanks for letting me pilot the spacecraft.
Hey, no problem, Laureline.
You're surprisingly calm.
On second thoughts, you make me too nervous.
Oh, and then she hits us with the stock poutage. I like how for a brief moment he kind of forgot. You know, he was too relaxed, a little too relaxed. He kind of forgot. And then she reminds him, she's like, yeah, you know, normally you'd be freaking out. You're more aware of J-Law. And he goes, oh shit, you're right. And then she hits us with the stock poutage. Oh, the stock poutage. But I love how he didn't deny it. You know, oh, well, you think women are bad pilots? Well, I'm not saying. So some awesome stuff here. But that's not all, because we've seen Laureline do J-Law a couple of times now. Even, you know, the driving J-Law, we've seen her do variations. Shopping, that's her personal favorite mode of J-Law, is shopping. But we've seen her do some driving J-Law now, so she's kind of well versed in that one. So she's our pouting queen. Now she's pretty well versed in all the methods of J-Law. We've seen a little bit of Frosted Flakes from her too. But let's get another one. We're gonna get a new meme from her. It's not necessarily a new meme in general. We talk about this, but I haven't really seen any other waifu play into it yet. And we already know that Laureline is self-aware. Okay, we learned this last week. She's self-aware. She knows about the bacon ears and all of our favorite memes and everything, okay? So she's going to start playing into stuff that we've never seen any other waifu play into, all right? So J-Law, Frosted, that's all the normal things. Let's get something new here from Laureline. Check it out.
Do you mind?
Oh shit, she's getting us mesmerized. She's getting us mesmerized. She knows too much. She knows too much. It's so over. It's seriously like she's out of control. This is why I named the last stream that Laureline must be wrangled, and not just in a, well, yeah, we love her. Of course. No, it's like, no, for the good of all humanity. Like, she must be wrangled. Okay, she knows too much. She's too dangerous. She's getting us mesmerized. And I love that. Just the little, like, do you mind? Do you mind if I mesmerize you? It's kind of like Vipra. You know, you can hand over the book or else, and then just instantly stuns them. Doesn't even really give them an option. It's like, oh, do you mind if I mesmerize you? Okay, good. I mean, I don't think anybody was going to say no anyway. But yeah, she's out of control. She must be wrangled no matter the cost.
Do you mind?
Oh my goodness, man. She's breaking it down. Solid potato salad, man. Look at her go. Holy shit, Laureline is out of control. She's too powerful. She's too powerful. But you know, the funny thing about this episode is that other characters are they're kind of like our villains of the week for this episode. You know how they do that. Sometimes we get a recurring, like the alien antagonist, but we also get some villains of the week, and that's kind of what we get this time. And these particular villains of the week, well, they also are noticing just how powerful Laureline has become. They notice that she can basically mesmerize any Baconeer, anybody. We are powerless to resist getting mesmerized under her yams, as T-Bone would say. And so they're gonna weaponize it. They're gonna put it to use. They go, okay, we're trying to grow our business. We want to take over the retail market, but in order to do that, we need the proper spokesmodel that can sell anything to anyone. Basically, get them mesmerized into buying our product. Who can we acquire? So of course they set their sights on Laureline. Who else could it be? Who else could it be but Laureline? And now anybody can have a Laureline. You get a Laureline, and you get a Laureline. We all pick your favorite one. Notice they have all the varieties. I even see pouting Laureline. She's right there in the middle, in fact. The pouting one. I kind of like the one on the swing, too. I don't know. There's too many choices, too many decisions. Now everybody gets a Laureline. We're going full Blade Runner, okay? I shit you not. It actually does go full Blade Runner with giant holograms of Laureline looming over the city and selling things to people. They're like the whole society, like all the citizens are just mesmerized under giant Laureline hands. Thank you, Ron McChaos, for the 10 big Bison Bucks. Let's go. I think that was his down payment. He's like, okay, I'll take 2. I'll take your entire stock. They do, man. They go full Blade Runner. Don't believe me? Check this out.
Hello, handsome. What a day. You look lonely. I can fix that. You look like a good show.
Damn, they go full Blade Runner, man. I'll take your entire stock, okay? Give me them all. Give me them all. Yeah, that was awesome, right? I'm kind of proud of myself for that one. The Blade Runner edit, the Valerian Blade Runner edit. It worked a little too well, right? Worked a little too well. Kind of scary. That's what I was saying, man. When I saw the giant hologram Laureline looming over the city, I was like, wow, they really did. They really did. So kind of gave, yeah, man, that edit goes hard, man. I'm gonna have to upload that one by itself. That edit goes hard. So yeah, we got this awesome episode of Valerian and Laureline. And of course, Not everybody's going to be happy with all the attention Laureline is getting. Some people might be gunning for her, but why would you go after sweet Laureline, our pouting queen Laureline? Who would want to harm a hair on her head?
But it makes no sense. Why would they kill me? I'm bringing in big bucks.
It makes no sense. She's bringing in big bucks. It makes no... Who would want to hurt Laureline? She brings in the big bucks.
But it makes no sense. Why would they kill me? I'm bringing in big bucks.
The way she says it, she's so fucking adorable. It's dangerous, okay? It's dangerous. But you know, sometimes it might be good. You know, it might be good that we kind of bring her back down to earth. You know, she's like, wait, I'm bringing in big bucks. Who would want to take me out? Well, you know, maybe a little reality check is in order there, Laureline, okay? Let's bring you back down to earth. Get your head out of the clouds, because it seems like the fame might have gone to your head a little bit, you know, because we're going to see that during the episode. She starts living it up, living the life, getting new clothes, riding in limousines, wearing fancy thigh-high boots, and who knows what's on under that jacket. But, you know, letting the fame go to her head a little bit there. You know, she's getting all these big commercial deals. It's not just the giant holograms. It's not just the replicants, the reploids that everybody's walking around town with. No, they're giving her big commercial deals too. Yeah, look at this. She's hawking wares, shilling. She's shilling products. They got her dressed up as, what is this, like the Venus? Is this a reference to like Venus or something? I think maybe we just found out what was on under that coat, and it was nothing, because she's covered up by hair. Whatever you're selling, I'll buy that for $1. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what it is. So yeah, we've got Laureline just going crazy here. Let's rein her in. Let's wrangle her. Okay, get her into the stable. She's going a little too crazy. She's still pouting, even with all this fame and wealth, you know, starring in a commercial as Venus here. She's still pouting. It's never enough. It's never enough. Oh, man. There can only be one, okay? There can only be one Laureline, our one true pouting queen, Laureline. So be sure to tune in for tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because there's more. I didn't even show you everything. Okay, we got more shows in there that weren't even featured in the preview here. Plus, you're not going to want to miss out. Blade Runner, Valerian and Laureline, giant hologram Laureline. You're not going to want to miss out on that. We've got a brand new show, Hero High, stacked and packed wall to wall with waifus. Not just new waifus. We've got ISIS. We've got superstar waifus making cameos in that show. We've got Brave Star with a green skin girl.
Green skin girls!
Running amok, setting a new record as a Wrangler queen, and all sorts of other goodies in there. So tune in tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you guys there. And then, of course, we've got our anime grindhouse tomorrow night at midnight Eastern Standard Time. This will be over on Bacon Bits. And we finished the first season of Birdie the Mighty Decode last week. And rather than go right into the second season, we're going to take a little bit of a break and go back to our wholesome Chungus waifus. I know you guys have been waiting. You've been waiting patiently, and we enjoyed Birdie. It was fun. But let's return to our wholesome Chungus police waifus with a little more You're Under Arrest. In fact, what we're going to do, kind of like we've been doing, is a couple more weeks of You're Under Arrest before we change it up again. And this will actually give us the chance to go ahead and finish the series. We've been doing the anime series. We started with the OVA, and then we went into the anime series. We've already finished the first season. We've been going through the second. And over the next few weeks, we'll be able to finish that second season, which will leave us with a few specials. And I believe there's a movie or two as well. So don't worry. It's not like it's the end of You're Under Arrest, but this next block that we're getting here.
Double hugging, double bump, Double Bumpin.
I do not like my waifu loose, I'll wrangle her like a wild goose. She wore the tiniest mini skirt you ever saw, but be warned about chlaw. Waifus clean their stable with great dedication, all this just another week aboard the orbital station.
Let's go, Token Robot, with the lyrical super chat. Double bumping right there. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't think anybody likes the waifus loose. I think you meant like on the loose. Phrasing. But thank you, man. Appreciate you. Hey, leave me alone, please. No is here. What's going on, man? Glad you could make it. So yeah, we're going to do a few more blocks of You're Under Arrest. So it'll be tomorrow night and I believe 2 more weeks after that for us to finish the series. It'll be the second season. We'll finish that and then we'll take a break. We'll probably do some other things. And then when we resume You're Under Arrest, we'll do the specials and the movies. So these wholesome Chungus waifus are not going anywhere anytime soon, okay? Even when we take another break after we finish the second season, they're still not going away, okay? They're going to be around for quite a while. We need to get pinups of these waifus. I'm kind of surprised we haven't already. So we need to get the artist getting some pinups of these waifus, and they are definitely going to be a part of the orbital station for the foreseeable future. So that'll be tomorrow night, midnight, Eastern Standard Time. It is over on Bacon Bits, the second channel. So for anybody that's not already subscribed over there, make sure you do, because that is the current home of the Anime Grindhouse each and every week. Sometimes we do Friday midnight movies over there, but it kind of depends on permission. You know, we got to be able to actually use the movie, be able to show it here on YouTube. But when we can't, we play it in OBTV, and we're going to be doing that tonight. The OBTV Discord, there is a link to join in the description. I actually made sure it's working this time too, so you can join. You can actually use it. So if you're not already in the OBTV Discord, use that link in the description and join. We've got the midnight movie tonight. I'll be unveiling that here shortly. Plus, we have other stuff going on nearly 24/7. Basically, anytime we're not live streaming here on YouTube, we got stuff going on in the OBTV Discord, including some scheduled broadcasts like Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. We do animated shows that we can't show on YouTube. So all the Marvel and DC stuff, you know, the Disney afternoon cartoons like Gargoyles, you know, all that good stuff. We show that during the week. And we've got other streamers in there too that show stuff. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So make sure you join in there, because we're going to talk about channel surfing, which also you get a heads up in Discord for channel surfing. And a lot of the stuff that we see on channel surfing ends up getting played in Discord. So we have a watch party playlist that's like 3 miles long. We're never going to get it done, but it's actually kind of a good thing. I like that we always have something to watch. And I have a feeling that this next theme, much like every channel surfing theme, is going to add more to that watch party playlist. What we've been doing here in the month of August, we actually kicked it off this past Wednesday, is a summer rerun. It's a summer rerun month, just like it would be on TV back in the day. During the month of August, you'd be flipping through the channels, seeing a bunch of reruns. So we're doing rerun themes, really old themes, some of the earliest ones, in fact, that we did for channel surfing. Now that we've been doing this, over 100 channel surfings, over 2 years of channel surfing. So going at it for that long means that some of those early ones that haven't been revisited, well, it's been a while. We need to revisit them. And also, because they were so early, hadn't quite hit our stride with the format. You know, it didn't run as smoothly as it does now. Plus, we got more bacon ears now, you know, more submissions, more bacon ears thinking outside the bun, finding those crazy clips to send in. So it's been a lot of fun going back to some of these older themes. We've done sequel themes, is what I've called them in the past. We've done them before, but we're focusing on it this month in October. And like I said, focusing on the earliest channel surfings. So Wednesday, this first one here that we did was focusing on mascots, which I think was like the 3rd channel surfing ever, I believe, was mascots. And it was a lot of fun revisiting that whole new batch of clips, a bunch of stuff that I did not expect to see, as well as things that I'd never even seen before. And it was a nice variety. I don't really remember too many. There might have been like 1 or 2, but but really not that many repeats from the first time we did mascots on channel surfing. So it was a lot of fun. So we're going to be continuing on our summer month here, our August month of reruns, and another very early channel surfing theme. This one, I believe, was the 5th channel surfing, 5th or 6th. So it's still very early on, right there around the mascot one, and one that we have not repeated since. I'm actually kind of surprised that I haven't gone back to revisit this one before, because it seems like a no-brainer, you know? Like, why? This is so obvious. Why have we not done this one again? Which also is probably why it was like the 5th ever channel surfing, because it is such an obvious sort of no-brainer theme. So what we're going to revisit, get our rerun here, is going to be toys. Now, originally it was toy commercials. Originally the theme was toy commercials, but this time we're going to expand it a little bit because, of course, there's tons of toy commercials out there. Some of them even have really good jingles, just like some of those candy ones, you know, like the Nestle and the whatchamacallit and all that. There's some really good toy jingles out there too. But I want to expand it beyond just commercials, because we've got basically every show is a glorified toy commercial. You know, they all had toy lines connected to them. So as long as it has a toy line connected to it, then of course you can send in a clip. So if you want to just send in like an intro to your favorite show, maybe there's a clip that was a funny moment or a favorite moment, something like that, that made you want to buy the action figure from that show. So it doesn't just have to be the toy commercials. You can include clips and stuff from the shows as well. But also think about this. There's movies and stuff out there that weren't necessarily based on a pre-existing. Obviously there are. You got the Ninja Turtles and Masters of the Universe and all that kind of stuff. So obviously they did make movies that were based on pre-existing toy lines. But think about the movies that were like fake toy lines. So it really was just a movie about toys. It wasn't necessarily meant to sell any toys because it wasn't a pre-existing property. It was just a movie about toys. So Small Soldiers comes to mind. Small Soldiers, a personal favorite. Tommy Lee Jones. One of his best performances. I don't even know. He's kind of like phoning it in, but no, it's like awesome. He was awesome as Chip, Commander Chip. And then of course you've got Kirsten Dunst in there. Big crush on her when I was a young bacon bit watching that movie. So yeah, Jingle All the Way. With Turbo Man. Yeah. So there's a lot of movies out there like that. Then, of course, you have all of the seemingly endless pre-existing toy lines that had cartoons made from them, or comic books, or movies, or video games, or whatever. I mean, video games are considered toys. I mean, you could put that in there. Board games, you know. So if you want to put board games in there, which there's movies based on those. You got Jumanji, Dungeons and Dragons. What did they call it? The one where they thought Dungeons and Dragons was satanic. We actually got a clip of that on a recent channel surfing. So think outside the bun, just like Taco Bell told us to. Yeah, Toy Story, obvious one. I don't know how I didn't think of that. The Wizard, yeah. So think outside the bun, just like Taco Bell taught us. And, bring commercials if you want. Don't get me wrong. That's like a major part of toy nostalgia is the commercials. But if you've got a clip that you want to show of something that stands out in your head, of just a fond memory that maybe made you want to buy the toy, or it was your favorite toy and you got to finally see it up on the TV and you have a fond memory, whatever it is. Or if you just want to find some crazy shit, you know, maybe if you just want to find the most zooked out, jankiest toy out there, I know they exist. So whatever you got, that's going to be the theme for channel surfing, and that'll be Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Looking forward to it. This is, like I said, this is one that we actually have not revisited. We've done a lot of sequels or reruns, whatever you want to call them, of previous channel surfing things, but never revisited a toy commercial one. Kind of shocking. So we're making it happen this time with our summer rerun all August long. Toy commercials, but of course you can go beyond that. You can have toy related movies, TV shows, anything. All right. So I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, speaking of channel surfing and how I just mentioned the Friday night movie. We've got another movie inspired. Most of these, I just said we have a never-ending watch party playlist. So practically all of these movies are inspired by channel surfing. But this one specifically, from a very recent one. In fact, we watched the movie. It's part of a trilogy. And we watched the first movie this past Friday. So we're continuing the trilogy. We're going to part 2. And we'll go ahead and play the trailer for you now, just to get you a little hyped up. You like cheese? I heard that you like jank. I heard you like Zook. So we got some more for you here.
You sure our boy's gonna show?
Careful, Piper.
Give it to me.
No! It's through the looking glass, Fee.
Rumpelstiltskin.
There's nasty business afoot this evening.
Death's messenger.
Oh, they're coming.
If we're to beat these messengers, we'll need some monsters of our own.
Someone has to stop death.
There's something out there that scares you more than me.
One down.
Now we let the monsters out.
Goes by Bluebeard. Has a set of blades and he's stronger every time he kills some.
Big bad wolf. Got it. Her name's Carapace.
Cannibal witch.
Gelda, Queen of Hearts.
Unhinged, unpredictable, and something of a secret weapon.
Attention, Death's messengers. We're not afraid of you. Leave my facility or you won't like what happens next.
Death and decay spreading like a cancer.
That is all.
So we have the Sinister Squad. The Sinister Squad, the sequel to the Avengers Grimm, which we watched last Friday and was a janky good time. I had a lot of fun watching that with you guys. Definitely much better watching with the bacon ears. I doubt I would have had a fraction of the fun watching it on my own. But with you guys, it's a fucking riot. And so we were like, hey, we gotta do the whole trilogy. We can't leave it here. They gave us a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end. We can't just leave it there. So we're gonna be doing Sinister Squad, the sequel to Avengers Grimm, and that'll be starting at midnight tonight, right in the OBTV Discord after this stream ends. We've got basically about an hour from now, so it'll be a little bit after the stream ends because we still have the waifu roundup to get through here. But I'm looking forward to that one. If it's as good as the first, even if it's barely as good, I mean, good is kind of being generous with that, but you know what I mean. If it's as janky, that's a bet. If it's as janky as the first one, then we're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna have fun riffing on it. So that'll be at midnight Eastern time tonight in the OBTV Discord, continuing on that janky trilogy. I believe it was Prince of the Abyss who sent that one in during channel surfing. We got to do the whole trilogy, man. We got to. So that's part 2, and we'll do part 3 next week. All right, guys, it's time for your favorite segment of the week, the waifu roundup. So I hope you kept those Wrangle devices tuned up in tip-top condition, ready to get these waifus into your stable. And hopefully we can stack up a few meters here and get all the pouty rangers. Little spoiler. We've got a theme. We got a theme going for tonight. We got the pouty rangers. So let me do a little bit of math and we'll get the front of the ship to the meter, and let's find out what we got. Here we go. Moving slow, but it's moving. Come on, can we at least get 2? Oh, shit. Okay, hey, we got 2. Let's go. We got 2. All right. Just barely over 2. Not quite a quarter of the way to the next one, but we'll get 1 Pouty Ranger because they actually start at spot number 2. But that's okay. It's pouting time. It's pouting time. Let's go. All right, so waifu number 1, go Poutin' Rangers. Yeah, it's pouting time. That's right. So please like up the stream if you've been enjoying the madness tonight. The latest memes for these decades-old cartoons. If you've been enjoying it, please like up the stream. And if you happen to be new, make sure you subscribe. We do this every week. It's the best way to kick off the weekend. In fact, right here with the Bim Bams and the Flum Bums, the Baconeers and Baconettes. So make sure you like up and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. All right, first waifu. We just got 2. First waifu, not part of the Pouty Rangers. They actually start at the 2nd spot. But our first waifu is definitely a top tier waifu and needs to be in the stable. I think she's already received a couple of pinups before, so technically she's already officially on the Orbital station. But we'll get her back here. We'll get her back here because she is rocking one of our favorite fashion trends here. Think you guys know who it is. That's right, Ty Lee in a state of undress. And one extra element. One extra. You're 2 for 2, but there's a third element in there. What is that she's holding? Chaos. Let's go.
Go Pouting Rangers.
Go Pouting Rangers, filling up more of that meter right there. Thank you so much. Zooking out like Conan with that massive dono. Thank you, Ron McChaos, man. Appreciate you. Hey, you see that Nestle bar she's got right there? That was for you. That's right. We got our creamy white, dreamy white waifu right here with their dreamy white Nestle bar. Nestles. Oh, Ty Lee. She's the very best. My goodness. Top tier waifu right here. I know the new Avatar movie came out recently. I don't even think she was in it though. But she's my all-time favorite. Not even close. No other waifu comes close. She is top number 1. But because the new movie came out and pretty soon we'll actually be finished with Justice League, even though we just started Unlimited, it's a lot shorter than the original series. So we went through that original series pretty fast. So we're going to be going through Unlimited. I'm sure it'll be over in the blink of an eye. And so we're going to start on Avatar, the original show, book 1, 2, and 3. We're going to start on that after Justice League is over. And so, of course, I had to go ahead and get a jump start on the pinups here with best girl, Ty Lee. Let's go. All right. And then it's pouting time. It's pouting time. We got our first Pouting Ranger. Hold on. We got to make this official. Let's do this properly here.
Morphin' time.
Yuck!
Stupid.
It's pouting time. So that should actually make it pretty obvious, giving you that little roll
Someone
call
just
right
rolled
there.
out 3.
Hey, someone just rolled out 3. Someone just got a cup of coffee in the big time. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. So who could it be? Whoever could it be, especially after seeing that clip again? You should know this waifu was actually doing the pouting before it was a meme. Before it really became a meme. It was, Laureline's really the one who popularized it. But she was already doing the pouting and even had her own meme clip, the epic moment of J-Law, probably the best moment of J-Law we've ever seen. Where she says, "I'll show you, stupid," and then proceeds to roll a Jeep down a mountainside. So yes, you guys are correct. It is Hannah Dundee. Look at her powly shit. She's stupid. Whoa, buddy, Merrick Hearts, let's go. Merrick Hearts with the massive $100 dono. It's time to rock out. Put those guitars up in chat because we're rocking out. Holy shit, she's grinding on chat. Jason Long, Gojira, definitely not Hunter Batista. Hamburgers getting grinded on there. She's rocking all over the stage. Let's go.
Pouterific. Gimme all the pouts. Go Pouter Rangers.
Let's go. Thank you, Merrick Hart. Monster dono right there. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. Our new stream boss, 100 hit points on the health bar. We need more pizza rolls raining. Get even more pizza rolls raining. Get the waifu swanging for you, good sir. Thank you so much for the big support, guys. All right, we definitely have at least another waifu to wrangle. We get another Pouty Ranger. It's still pouting time. The pouting time's not over. It's still pouting time. Look at Hannah doing this. I'll show you, stupid. And then she pulls out the morpher. It's pouting time. I'll show you, stupid. Don't you love the costume though? You gotta love the alteration there. We cut out the middle diamond for the boob window. You got the mini skirt, but that's it. Nothing but the mini skirt. So yeah, it's pouting time. It's pouting time. Pouty Red, and a Dundee. Let's go. All right, let's check the meter real quick to see exactly where we are. I know we're getting at least one more. Let's see here. Okay, so we left off. We were just shy of 2.25. And now we are, whoa, buddy, let's go. Oh shit. Holy fuck, dude. We're like at 3/4, maybe even a little over 3/4 to waifu number 4. But hey, we got another waifu though. We got another waifu. Waifu number 3 and Pouty Ranger number 2. Do you guys know who this one is? Can you guess? Can you guess who this one is? Yeah, isn't that the shine in her hair? I mean, she looks like she just stepped out of the show and put on the Pouty Ranger suit, you know? Basically, it's pouting time. She just walked out of the show, said it's pouting time. It's Jeannie. That's right. Yuck. Pouty Green. Pouty Green. It's Jeannie. And she's got her little turned up pouty face there. She's looking like somebody just summoned a waifu from ancient history and all the baconeers are going wooga wooga booga booga over. And she's making the little pouty face, even though she's the one who summoned said historical waifu. But that's just why we love her though, because even when she does it, she's still pouting. She still gets mad. She's pouring her own bowl of Frosted Flakes. Holy shit! Dark 88, let's fucking go! Whoa, buddy! Put those guitars up, it's time to rock out once again. Let's fucking go! Oh, she's grinding on Talon's Bolt. Neo 007, Prince of the Abyss. She's shaking it for Ozzy. Let's go! We need more pizza rolls raining. Get that waifu swanging. It's a fucking party now. Oh damn, Soul Edge, hell on fire. Imputi, hey sushi, let's go.
It morphing tiny skirt time.
Let's go, man. Thank you guys so much. Holy shit. Daharka 88 now tied for Stream Boss with Merrick Hearts, but we are still going to hail Daharka 88 and get a pizza roll raining and waifu swanging for you.
This happens. Oh, great. Shaboxa, you liar.
From Merrick SR to all of Orbital Station, another waifu.
Let's go. Thank you, Merrick. The one single E at the end is what made that whole thing. Like the whole thing, like it was pretty awesome. That was a good elongated E, but just at the end, the final E. That was awesome. Holy shit. Thank you, Merrick. Take it. Okay, now we no longer have a tie, but don't worry. once you break that $100 mark, you're getting a waifu pinup, okay? So Darka88, you've already earned one. Merrick Hearts, current stream boss, now officially, he's no longer sharing it. He's now made it single stream boss once again. Well, maybe he's sharing it with Merrick Sr. 130 hit points on the health bar. Thank you guys so much. Holy shit. We got more waifus to wrangle. We got more waifus to wrangle after Genie here. Let me go ahead and update the meter, and then we'll finish with Genie and check out how many more we got. My goodness, man. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Let's fucking go. All right, so where did that leave off? That was like 3, right? So there's 4 and is let's go. We hit 5. Just barely, but we fucking made it. I thought it was going to stop at Sliver Country for a second there, but we made it. We made it. We got waifu number 5. Thank you guys so much. Holy shit. Okay, so we got more waifus to wrangle here. We can get through all of the pouty rangers that I had prepared as well. So that's a success. All right, mission accomplished. Okay, so we had Pouty Red, Hannah Dundee, Pouty Green, Genie. Yuck. I got to put that on the soundboard, man. I love her little yuck. All right, next up, it's still pouting time. Now this one, it might be a little bit more difficult to guess because most of the pouty waifus are on Saturday morning, but leave us not forget that some of the best pouty faces on waifus come from anime. Okay, anime's been doing pouty waifus for a long time, okay? So we recently did a couple of anime. In fact, we kind of do it, I say recently as if it's not a regular thing. We do a regular late night anime stream, normally after the Anime Grindhouse, and we'll just watch like whatever random shit. It's usually really janky and zooked out, right? But of course, with waifus, and this one just happens to be one of the all-time favorite waifus. You might have noticed in the silhouette, the cat ears there. This was like first ever cat girl, at least for me. I know she's not the first one. I'm not trying to say that she's historically the first cat. I'm saying for me, like the first time I ever saw a cat girl was this cat girl. Okay. And she is a expert powder worthy of joining the Pouty Rangers. So presenting Pouty Pink. Pink. That is her name. Pink is her name. So we have Pouty Pink. Pink. The Pink Ranger. Let's go. The Pink Pouty Ranger. And like I said, anime, they've been doing the pouty waifu faces for a long time. They are masters of the pouty waifu face, okay? Masters of the pouty. So when Pink started pouting, it was like, whoa, buddy. She's like expert level. So, of course, for the Pouty Pink Ranger, we had to get Pink. Pink the Pink Ranger. Pink the Pouty Pink Ranger. Isn't she adorable, though? She's fucking adorable. All right, so that is Pouty Ranger Pink. Pink. All right, and then our 4th and final Pouty Ranger, and our 5th and possibly final waifu of the night, unless we get any other crazy donuts coming in. But we have what should be pretty obvious, okay? We had our Red Ranger was the first on the station, that is, to start doing poutings that became a meme, which was Hannah. But there is a pout queen. And it's obvious. That's right. Laureline, our dreamy white ranger. Our creamy white ranger. Laureline, the pouting queen. Let's fucking go. White powder. Laureline, our pouting queen. Let's go. So Pouty Ranger White is Laureline. The very best. Yes, she pouts the very best. Pouty faces you can't resist. Okay, pouty faces you can't resist. She pilots the skydiving Tiger Zord. Taverns full, yes. She pilots the skydiving Tiger Zord. White powder. Holy shit. So our Pout Queen Laureline, there she is, the White Powder Ranger. And our first installment, the opening roster. Okay, the opening roster of the powder or pouty. What are we calling them? Pouty Rangers? The Pouty Ranger waifus here. Let's do a quick review because they're just too awesome. So, of course, we have our dreamy White Ranger, Laureline, the Pouting Queen. There could be no other. And then, of course, they're kind of the same thing. All of them. There was only one choice. The pink Pouty Ranger, pink. Let's go. And then, of course, we've got our Pouty Ranger green, Genie, yuck. And that's her catchphrase, not my opinion of her, okay? And then, of course, the original got the whole thing started here. Hannah Dundee, Pouty Ranger red. Let's go. Let's go. So there are more on the way. Do not worry. We are going to have this be a running thing for quite a while. So if you guys come up with any ideas, if you're thinking, maybe Kitty Pryde from X-Men Evolution, she pouted a lot in that show. Or Wolverine in the X-Men, Domino pouted a lot. Jean Grey pouted a lot, so maybe they could fill in some of the ranks. What are some other shows? We got some other shows out there. Has Goldie Gold been pouting? I feel like she needs to join the team. Best faces ever. Dude, 2x4s. Seriously, are pouty waifus, are they not the best? They're so adorable. And it's like, look, she looks like angry, but it's like, she's so cute though. I almost want to make her angry even more. So, we could have some of the live action waifus that pout, like Akiba Ranger Blue. I mean, she's already the Pink Ranger, but she's a pouting machine. Holy shit. But yeah, we definitely need to add to this. So if you guys have any ideas, definitely send them my way. We are going to run wild with this. I'm loving it. The art is fantastic. Oda Cat knocking it out of the park. So we're going to get more of these. So send any ideas you got my way. I've got some more ideas. In fact, we already have 2 more in the works. Okay. So we've got more waifus in the roundup, but of course we'll save them for next week because I think we are like way down at the bottom of the next meter. So we'll probably call it for now. Okay. And we'll just save those waifus. We've got some stuff from Master Krakken here. In fact, the next big batch of Master Krakken artwork, you guys are going to love it because the summer of Krakken continues on with waifus dressed and ready for the summer variations of the bikini, battle bikini, cyberpunk battle bikinis, all sorts of stuff. So I think you guys are going to enjoy it, but we'll have to save those for next time unless we get any last minute donos filling the meter. Just putting it out there. I don't think so. You guys have already been insanely generous. Thank you guys so much. Merrick Hearts and Merrick Senior. Shout out to both you guys. Daharka 88. We had Ron McChaos. There were Token Robot. There were crazy ones. What was the I think I'm forgetting a big one. It was like a big 75. Jason Long, that's what it was. Jason Long with the big $75 dono too. So thank you guys so much. Holy shit, man. You guys were so generous tonight. So I really appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed the madness tonight. Be sure to like up the stream if you did. Get those waifus in your stable, okay? They need a good home. The Pouty Rangers. Should the stable be the command center? Remember where they would go and talk to Zordon? That should be the waifu stable. We'll make it look like the command center. I could fit a lot of waifus in that. That's not a bad idea. And then it could transform into like a Megazord, a waifu stable Megazord. Holy shit, man! There's endless possibilities with this idea. We're gonna have so much fun with this. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be the show for tonight. We've got a midnight movie coming up in just under 45 minutes. It'll be in the OBTV Discord, the sequel to Avengers Grimm, some more jank from the Asylum. Love some good Asylum jank, all right? So head over into there. You got 45 minutes or just under, I should say. If you need to make a pit stop, you know, grab some more pizza rolls, some sparks, some spin, some crystal twist, some foo-pa, whatever your Zook of choice is.
We like Zook, see?
And we'll see you over there for that. And then, of course, I hope to see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right back here on the main channel for volume 166 of Saturday Morning Cartoons. Holy shit, is it going to be zooked out? We got a new show, which means new waifus. And then, of course, we've got old favorite waifus running wild like they've never been seen doing before. So it's going to be awesome. Looking forward to it, guys. Can't wait. Until then, I want you guys to all stay awesome, stay based. God bless you all. Let me leave you now with a moment of Zook. Some guys are dying of thirst while others drown. All right, that's the show. Until next time, remember.
Until all is one.
Yes, until all is one.
Thank you for visiting me. It's been real.
Tomorrow.
Goodbye, Nega Ninjas.
She's simply awesome. She dashed by me in painted on jeans. And all heads turned 'cause she was the queen. In the blink of an eye, I knew her number and her name. Yeah. She said I was the tiger she wanted to tame. Married to the queen, now we're sharing the same dream. And our hearts, they beat as one. No more love on the run. I lose my cool when she steps in the room. And I get so excited just from her perfume.